Today we're going to make a really cute snowman design, and I'm going to walk you through the entire process, including a couple of mistakes, just because I was being absent-minded. But I think it's important that you get to see that too, because it'd be really easy to edit out, but we all make mistakes, and there are creative ways to try and fix them. So let's get going. This blue paint is a little bit thin, and I didn't use any gesso on this rock, so I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 coats to make sure I've got nice solid coverage, because it's a really pretty color. It makes me think of Anna and Elsa in Frozen. Once I've got the nice solid coverage, I'm going to take a pink chalk pencil. Hopefully you'll be able to see this a little better than some of my past videos, but I'm going to line out a pair of sunglasses. So these, I was kind of trying to aim for aviator sunglasses, but they're hard to draw. But that's what we're aiming for. It's just sunglasses and then a carrot nose. Then, just because I want to have the best control possible, I'm going to use a PC1MR Posca paint pen to line over the sunglasses and fill them in. Now I'm going to take an orange Tule Art paint pen and I'm going to draw the carrot nose. And I got a little out of control, and I guess I was channeling Pinocchio, and this thing got a little longer than I intended to. So this is my first mistake. I'm actually going to come back and correct this. So I'm going to start with some gesso, and I'm just going to taper it in to make that carrot nose a little bit shorter. And I'm using the gesso because this blue paint is going to need help covering that orange there. So now I'm going to come back with the blue paint over the gesso, and we have successfully trimmed Frosty's nose here. Well, now we got to fix mistake number 2. So I'm going to take a Q-tip, a damp Q-tip, and wipe off these dots as well as I can. Some of this paint has already dried by the time I realized it was supposed to be black, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to go over it with black and basically cover them. So I'm going over with blue just to make sure the edges are covered. And while that's drying, I'm going to take some Dragonfly Glaze, the full spectrum colors, and I'm just going to add that to the sunglasses so that it gives them the appearance of reflection and the kind of shiny lenses. And now back to adding graduated black dots for the smile. I don't want to stick my hand in those black dots while they're drying, so I'm going to do part of my lettering in the middle of the stone first, and then I'm going to add Snowmies on the bottom in script, and then thicken up the downstroke, and then I'm going to come back and add Chillin at the top. So I'm kind of moving around all out of order, but knowing what it's going to come out looking like in the end. And since this is a snowman, we're going to add some white dots of snow just because it kind of makes the design pop and gives it a little more dimension. It's not so blue. And I had to go digging to find this, but I wanted to use my Crystal Ball Holographic Illusions paint because this is a really chunky glitter that's very pretty when it dries, but it's a little rough to get on evenly just because of all the chunks inside. But I'm going to just go around the outside of the blue so that we have a nice sparkly touch on the outside of the rock. And the video doesn't give justice to the sparkle on that glitter paint outline. Once the resin's on, it's really sparkly. So you'll just have to take my word for it. Don't forget to come back and watch the 6th day of Rocksmiths. We're almost halfway through. I can't believe it. Thanks so much for stopping by to watch, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.